Hi, this is MrsGalvan. Today we're going to be talking about the Daily 5. The next of the Daily 5 lessons to introduce is called Work on Writing. So before we start doing work on writing, we need to do a little bit of preparation. We are going to need a composition notebook with the title Work on Writing on it, and we're also going to have to teach a few writing lessons beforehand. So I like to do a group lesson, and in that group lesson we're going to talk about where we want students to put their name, explain a little bit about the margins and how we don't want to write on those sides of the margins. And while you're doing this writing lesson, you can also cover simple things like beginning with a capital letter and ending with punctuation, whether it be a period or a question mark. And then we also want to explain what we do when we come to a word that we don't know. Okay, so I'm writing, we bought paper and crayons, and I come to the word bought, but I'm not sure how to spell it. So instead of stopping and going to ask someone else, like, how do you spell bought? I'm just gonna make my best guess. Then I'm gonna underline it, knowing that I can come back and fix it later, and I'm gonna keep writing. So I'm writing, we bought paper and crayons. We bought, underline the word bought. Remember, this is not our published work. This is just our first draft, and later we can go back and write it a little bit nicer, maybe share it with everybody else, publish it. After we've done our first guided writing lesson, we're gonna set up our work on writing notebook. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna count out about 3 to 5 pages. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna clip the corner of the page. I just cut from the blue line to the red line. And these pages are not going to be for our regular writing. Instead, they're going to be for us to keep a list of what to write about. Students are going to start to collect a list of ideas here, and anytime they come in and they have something interesting to say, they want to tell you a story about what happened, they can add it here. This way, if they're ever faced with a blank page or they don't know what to write about during work on writing time, then they can always come here to get an idea, think about something, and then add more details about it. I want to write, we bought paper and crayons, but I'm not sure how to spell the word bought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make my best guess, spell it as best as I can, and go on.
Are you done?
No.